Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in today's video, we will understand how to automatically generate text with Anthropic. So this is an amazing automation where we are using artificial intelligence to generate the content. So now whenever I will add a new row in my Google Sheets related with the title, then I want to generate the text for the same. So here to generate the text for the same, I'm using Anthropic, and after generating the text, I want to update the same text content in my Google Sheets row. So to do this, I need to build an integration between these applications, for which I will be using Pabbly Connect, where my trigger application will be Google Sheets and my action application will be Anthropic and Google Sheets. So to learn more about this, follow me through the screen. In this video, we will understand how to automatically generate text with Anthropic. So this is an amazing automation using which we are going to use artificial intelligence to generate text content. So here in this Google Sheet, whenever date and title will be added in a new row, then by using Anthropic, I want to generate the text for the same. And once the text content is generated by Anthropic, I want to add that same context over here in the text column in my Google Sheets. So to set up this automation, I will sign into my Pabbly Connect account. But if you are a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button and every month you will get 100 tasks for free. So here as an existing user, I will sign in. Now this is the all applications page by Pabbly. I will go to Pabbly Connect and click on access now to reach my dashboard. So this here is my dashboard, and to create a new workflow, I will go to my right hand side corner and click on this create workflow button. And now in this dialog box appearing, I need to give my workflow a name. So here I have named it as automatically generate text with Anthropic, and over here on my left hand side you can see that these are the folders I have created. So I want to save this workflow in the folder named as Anthropic, and now I will simply click on create. As I did that, now I have arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. Basically trigger and action are the building blocks of any automation. So in a workflow you can only have one trigger but multiple action. And action is an automated response of your trigger application. So moving to my use case, that is to automatically generate text with Anthropic. So here in my trigger window, I'm going to search for Google Sheets. And as I've selected my trigger application as Google Sheets, now I will select the trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row. That means this trigger will start working whenever a new spreadsheet row will be added or updated. So here I've selected the trigger application as Google Sheets and the trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row. So moving further, here a webhook URL is given, and along with that a help desk is given. So read this help desk given carefully because this webhook URL will act as a bridge to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So now here this is my Google Sheet that I have created. The name is Fashion Spreadsheet, and it only contains one sheet, and it has three columns. One is of date, second one is of title, and the third one is of text. So here I want to generate the text using Anthropic, and then I want to add the same text over here in this row. So to do this, firstly I have to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So here I will go to extensions, and now I will go to Pabbly Connect webhooks. But if you don't have this webhook extension, then you can simply go to add-ons, and here you can search for the same, that is Pabbly Connect webhooks, and here it is. So here you can see that I've already installed this extension, that's Pabbly Connect webhooks. So now I will simply close this. Now I will go to extensions and go to Pabbly Connect webhooks and click on initial setup. And now here in this initial setup, you can see that the selected sheet is sheet 1. Now moving to the webhook URL. So here from Pabbly Connect, I will copy the webhook URL. And now I'm going to paste the webhook URL over here. So moving to trigger column, as trigger column is the final data column on which the data is to be added. So here I've added the data till column B. So here I'm going to select my trigger column as B. So now to send the details of this field in Pabbly Connect, I'm going to click on send test. And here you can see that the test data is sent successfully. Now I will close this. And here in extensions, I will go to Pabbly Connect webhooks once again, and now I will click on send on event. So that means now whenever a new row will be added in this Google Sheets, then automatically the details of that row will be captured in Pabbly Connect. So here in Pabbly Connect, You can see that I've received a response. Here is the trigger column, here is the title, here is the spreadsheet name along with the spreadsheet ID and the sheet. Here you can see the sheet ID along with the row index and the date. So here we have got the title and we have got the date as well. So now as I've got the response from Google Sheets, that means the first step of this automation is done. So now I will scroll down and over here in my action window, I'm going to search for Anthropic. And here it is. Now in the action event, that will be create completion. So that means it will generate a completion on the basis of given prompt. So here I need to build a connection between Anthropic and Pabbly Connect. So I will simply click on connect. So here if you have an existing connection, you can go with the same or you can add a new connection. So to add a new connection, you need to mention the API key that you can get it from your account setting, or instead you can click on this hyperlink as well. So as I have the existing connection, so I will go with the same. So here I'm going to click on save. And now here you can see that Anthropic is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. So here I've selected the model as Cloud 2. So now in prompt, here I need to enter the prompt that needs to be completed. So over here, I want to generate the text on the title which I've added in the Google Sheet. So here I'm going to write a text on. And over here, I'm going to map the title name. So the title name is Essential Summer Clothes and I've mapped it. So basically mapping is to insert the data from previous step. So mapping here is important, so that every time you receive a new response with new data, so that data can be taken over here in this field. If I would have written this information manually, in that case, this information would have become static, which means that it wouldn't change even if I would have received new response. So to avoid that problem, we map the information. So here in prompt, this will stay static and this is the value which will keep on changing as per whenever a new response will be received. So over here, moving to max tokens. So over here, I need to enter the maximum number of tokens that I want to generate. So over here, I want the max token to be 100. So over here, to set the creativity of your task, you can mention it over here in these fields. So now I will simply scroll down and over here, I'm going to click on save and send test request. So here I've got the response and in response you can see that a text is generated automatically using Anthropic. So over here you can see that I have specified a limit of tokens. So that is why the stop reason is max tokens. And here you can see the model which I've selected is visible over here. So moving further, as I want to add this text in my Google Sheets over here. So now what I will do is I will click on this add action step and here again I'm going to search for Google Sheets. And here it is. So now after selecting the action application as Google Sheets, I will select the action event that will be to update row. So here I'm selecting the action event. And now I need to establish a connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. So I will simply click on connect. And as I've already used Google Sheet once in this workflow, so I will go with the existing connection. And here you can see that Google Sheets is again connected with Pabbly Connect. So over here, I will select the spreadsheet from the drop down. As my spreadsheet name is fashion spreadsheet, so I'm selecting it. And as my spreadsheet only has one sheet, so over here it is already selected. Moving to the row index. So over here, I need to enter the row index that is to be updated. So here I will map the row index from the response received. So here the row index is given as 2 and I've mapped it. Moving to the date and title. So read this given below carefully. Leave blank this field to skip the existing cell value without any change. Use blank in this field to empty the existing value in the cell. And here in the spreadsheet, you can see that these two columns already have the value. So over here, I'm going to leave date and title blank. So now moving to text. Over here from the response received from Anthropic, here I'm going to map the text and I've mapped it. And now I will simply click on save and send test request. So here I've got a response and it is a positive response. Here you can see the updated rows, updated columns and the updated cells along with the updated range. So now I will take you to my Google spreadsheet and here you can see that the text that was generated by Anthropic is successfully updated over here in a Google Sheets row. So this integration and automation was a successful one. Now, whenever a new row will be added in Google Sheets, then automatically our text will be generated through Anthropic and that will be updated in a row. So now I will show you this in real time. Here in my fashion spreadsheet, I'm going to mention the date as 20th 10th 2023, and here I'm giving the title as Winter Clothes Essentials. And here you can see that the text is generated by using Anthropic and the text is now updated over here in this Google Sheets. This automation was successful. Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubts regarding Pabbly, reach us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can visit us at forum.pabbly.com. If you have any pricing related query, you can visit this link. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.